This video will blow your mind as we are going to take you into the realm of bananas. Each process is eye-catching, and you will learn a lot new about bananas. They are grown in more than 150 countries, making it one of the most eaten fruits on earth. We will also show you some creative uses of bananas and its remnants that you may have never seen before. So, if you like such informative videos, it is time to subscribe to this channel. First, let's give you an overview of the banana business, so you can better relate to the topics that we covered in this video. This packaging center is located in Mexico. It is one of the 3 packaging centers that Gizmo company owns. Every year, they pack millions of bananas into 4 million boxes, each weighing around 40 pounds. But this quantity is just a fraction of the global banana production. According to some estimates, more than 100 billion bananas are consumed globally every year. By weight, the world produced 153 million tons of bananas last year. In terms of financial value, the banana industry is valued at $140 billion, with potential growth reaching $146 billion in the upcoming years. India is the largest banana producer. Out of the 153 million tons, this country harvests more than 30 million tons of bananas annually. This is approximately 20% of the global total banana production. But that is not all. India is also the largest banana consumer, consuming 90% of its harvested bananas. This makes Ecuador the largest banana exporter, which is many times smaller than India. You may be surprised to learn that bananas are not trees, but many people mistakenly believe they are a type of palm tree because of their tree-like appearance. On the contrary, bananas are a kind of perennial herb. They do not form woody tissues like typical trees do, and their fruit-bearing stem dies down after the growing season. There are more than 1,000 varieties of bananas. There are pink bananas, there are red bananas, and there are even ladyfinger bananas. However, a single banana variety largely dominates the world market. According to the Food and Agriculture Organization, the Cavendish banana type accounts for 47% of global production. But no matter which type of banana you like the most, more or less, they are all grown the same way. There are 4 different ways to plant and grow bananas. But 70% of the farmers rely on the sucker planting for its commercial success and inexpensiveness. A sucker is the offshoot of the banana plant that grows from the base. It requires careful selection of the right shoot, cutting it off, and transplanting in the soil. This offshoot grows into a new banana plant. However, large-scale banana farmers deliberately choose a much more expensive method to grow bananas. It is called tissue culture propagation. For this purpose, shoot tips are often harvested from young suckers. They are grown in a lab environment using a nutrient-rich medium. It helps the baby plants to develop strength against disease, ensure uniform growth, consistent yields, and faster production. Like the offshoot, banana plants are able to grow from the horizontally growing root, which is called the rhizome. In fact, it is from the rhizome that new suckers grow and develop into daughter plants. However, it takes more time, like 12 to 18 months, which makes it less preferred choice. But what about the banana seeds? Unlike most of the plants, banana seeds are sterile in nature, meaning they don't produce new plants. While there are methods to achieve this, it's not a recommended practice. Only some wild bananas can be grown using seeds. Once you plant the sucker 20 inches deep in the soil while keeping the top out of it, its growth can be noticed within 2 to 3 weeks. Banana growth can be divided into 3 stages. The first stage is called the vegetative stage. During this stage, the plant focuses on developing its structure and foliage before transitioning to flowering and fruiting. The next stage is known as flowering. This stage begins with the emergence of a large, vibrant purple or yellow inflorescence from the top of the pseudostem. This bud is composed of tightly packed bracts that protect the flowers inside. The last stage is called the fruit development stage. During this phase, the fertilized flowers transform into mature fruit. Overall, a banana plant takes 9 to 12 months from the vegetative stage to fruit maturation, depending on the specific variety's maturation period and local growing conditions. But you can't just plant the suckers and come back after months for fruit. It requires meticulous maintenance and care of banana plants. For instance, basal fertilizers are added to the soil 2 days before planting. Then, after 2 months, more fertilizer is added. The banana farmers regularly check and feed their plants with fertilizer, usually every 4 months until the harvest day. As banana plants lack woody tissues, their stems cannot hold the entire plant structure. Hence, additional support is given to them by probing or staking. Wire systems are also used for this purpose. Banana plants consistently require ample water. Sprinkler systems are mostly deployed for this purpose. Not only do they distribute water uniformly, but they also maintain a humid environment, which is crucial for the optimal growth of banana plants. Drip irrigation is also considered an effective method for watering banana plants, but sometimes salt builds up on the interface part of the pipes, which is considered lethal for banana growth. Therefore, it is important to ensure that this does not occur. Typically, a mature plant takes 9.5 gallons of water. The water table is kept at a constant depth of 4 feet. The roots of banana plants should not sit in water. Therefore, it requires a well-designed drainage system. Pruning also plays an important role in the growth of bananas. Pruning involves removing damaged leaves or foliage, as well as excessive shoots. This helps the plants use all their energy to grow fruit. Moreover, pruning not only shapes the structure of the banana plant, but also simplifies plant maintenance. Bananas are also vulnerable to diseases. In the 50s and 60s, the Panama disease was the most well-known and destructive to banana crops. Its modern replacement is Tropical Race 4, which was confirmed for the first time in the Americas in 2019. It invades young roots or root bases, often through wounds. But bananas are susceptible to many infectious diseases. To prevent this, farmers apply a significant amount of spray. In the Philippines, banana farmers have discovered that aerial spraying is the most straightforward and efficient method for delivering pesticide.
Aerial spray application of fungicides is important because it is the most efficient.
This airplane sprays around 800 gallons of pesticide in one go. However, environmentalists and health communities have been fighting to ban this practice. International studies by the World Health Organization claim some of the chemicals used in banana spraying can cause severe allergic reactions in humans. These are also toxic to marine life. In the flowering stage, banana plants develop protective leaves, which are called bracts. When they are grown enough, the farmers cover those stems with a permeable bag. This blue bag allows light and air to enter while protecting the stems from diseases and weather conditions. A specific color band is used to tie these banana stems. These colors indicated the expected time to harvest for each plant. These bracts later turn a deeper color, which is an indication of flower formation at the tip of each banana finger to protect the fruit from damage. However, workers deliberately trim off some flowers at this stage. When the fruit becomes larger, the protective red bracts are removed so the fruit can better grow and receive some sunlight. They also remove banana fingers, the male flower, which is known as bud, and excessive flowers. This process aids in the consistent growth of the intended fruit. Latex falls from banana fruits, causing stains on the fruits below it. A protective sheet is used to prevent this, and the whole branch is once again covered with a blue covering. When the banana fruit turns green after 3 months of flowering, experienced workers measure it. These green bananas are not fully mature, but they can withstand transportation and will ripen upon their final destination. They only harvest those fruits that are grown to the specific desired size. Protective foam pads are inserted before harvesting to safeguard the sensitive bananas from skin damage. Then, a worker cuts off the entire branch using a machete while the other worker carries it on his shoulder. This bunch, weighing approximately 65 pounds, is being mounted using a cableway system. Loaded 75 bunches or more on this cableway system will be taken to the factory. This cable system can be pulled by animals like mules or modern motor-driven systems. The network could span many miles from the banana farm to the packaging center. Upon receiving, the location and quantity of the harvest are recorded. The workers remove the padding to start washing the bananas with chlorinated water. They also examine the bananas thoroughly. If they are not up to the standard of quality, the harvesting from the specific farm is halted immediately. The selected bananas are cut from the stem and put into a water tank. This water treatment will remove excessive latex that is naturally found in bananas. After the water wash, these bananas undergo another quality inspection. They are cut into 6 finger clusters. Each cluster floats from one end of the water tank to another. They are picked, weighed, and placed in trays. These trays go to the next workstation, where they receive brand stickers. These bananas are now ready to be packed into cardboard boxes. This box can have 40 pounds of bananas. Workers place several layers of perforated material to protect the bananas from the external environment. The boxes then go to dealers in the form of pallets. The pallets are created according to the standard container size, as most of them are going through shipment to other countries. The journey of bananas is not over yet. They have to go through several more processes to become your favorite banana chip snack. Let's see how it happens. The journey of bananas to becoming your favorite banana chip snack is a fascinating process that involves several meticulous steps, ensuring that each chip is perfectly crispy and delicious. It all begins with the careful selection of partially ripe bananas, which are ideal for making chips due to their optimal flavor and texture. Once harvested, these bananas are thoroughly washed to remove any dirt or impurities, preparing them for the next stage of production. While many processors still rely on manual labor for peeling, there are also advanced machines available that can efficiently automate this task. After the bananas have been peeled, they are sliced into thin pieces using a specialized cutting machine. The thickness of these slices is crucial. Thinner slices will yield crispier chips, while thicker slices may result in a chewy texture. This slicing process is typically done with precision to ensure uniformity. Once the banana slices are prepared, they are ready for frying. The frying process is a critical step in transforming the raw banana slices into the crispy snacks we all love. Coconut oil is often chosen for frying due to its unique flavor and high smoke point, which allow for perfect frying conditions. This frying typically takes about 5 to 6 minutes, depending on the thickness of the slices and the temperature of the oil. During this time, the moisture in the banana slices evaporates, resulting in a delightful crunch that characterizes high-quality banana chips. Once they reach a golden brown color and achieve the desired level of crispiness, the chips are removed from the oil using a slotted spoon. However, before these delicious banana chips can be packaged and enjoyed, there's one more essential step: soaking them through a drum. This soaking process helps enhance the flavor and texture of the chips further. The soaked chips are then drained and allowed to cool down before being seasoned with salt or other spices according to preference. This seasoning step can vary widely based on regional tastes and personal preferences. Some may prefer a simple sprinkle of salt, while others might enjoy more adventurous flavors like chili powder or garlic seasoning. After cooling and seasoning, the banana chips are ready for packaging. They are carefully placed into airtight bags or containers to preserve their freshness and crunchiness during storage and transport. This attention to detail ensures that when you finally open a bag of these delightful snacks at home, you experience that satisfying crunch along with the rich flavor of perfectly fried banana chips. The banana fruit has been harvested and reached your home, either in the form of ripened fruit or chips. But what about the leftover residue? Approximately 60% of the total biomass from a banana plant becomes waste after the harvest. If 1 billion bananas looks like this, the residual from them would be like this huge mountain. Research says about 114.08 million metric tons of banana waste are produced worldwide, leading to environmental problems such as the excessive emission of greenhouse gases. It also creates a lot of plastic waste, which was used in the production of bananas. Dole Food Company recycles their bags after use. However, the traditional method to get rid of this organic residual is chop and drop. Farmers cut off the leaves of the harvested plant and place them on the farm. These will enrich the soil and help the growth of the daughter banana plants. But you can't leave a mountain of biomass to enrich the soil. In India, an NGO named Happy Face Foundation has found an innovative solution to not just deal with bananas, but also a way to empower women. They use the remnants of the banana stem to make paper. To make this paper, the outer layer of the stem is removed to access its fiber. Then, the fibrous part is sliced lengthwise. This machine is known as the fiber extraction machine. It has a comb that moves back and forth to transform the sliced banana stem into hair-like strands. As the stem generally contains 90% water, those strands are dried out completely for further processing, or is cutting the dried strands with the assistance of this machine. Now, it's time to cook the material, which removes resin to soften it. Next, it is washed in clean water to remove any impurities and turned into paper pulp. The pulp is uniformly dispensed on this device using water. The pulp is then pressed out. This process eliminates the excess water and creates a structure resembling a sheet of paper. Next, the pages are dried in the sunlight. After drying, they are compressed and cut according to the desired size. Here, the workers are applying a chemical treatment to the freshly manufactured banana paper. This chemical treatment is intended to enhance their strength and impart a reddish hue. These papers are sent to female workers. The female workers craft these papers into various items such as paper bags and book covers. But this is not the only way to use banana waste. You can also transform it into rope. These women are weaving with natural fiber. It takes a lot of experience to create some beautiful hand-woven pieces like these. Their craftsmanship reflects a deep connection to their cultural heritage while promoting environmental sustainability through the innovative use of natural resources. The use of bananas to make cloth is nothing new. It is an old practice dating back to the 13th century and has been quite popular in Japan, Nepal, and some Southeast Asian countries. Banana fiber has provided a solution to one of the major issues India faces due to its large population. The current population of India is 1.4 billion. 48% of the total are female. Girls begin menstruation at the age of 11, necessitating the use of pads. A standard pad can contain 4 to 6 grams of plastic, and a woman typically uses 15 to 20 pads per cycle. This means around 6,000 to 8,000 pads are required per woman in 40 years. This also implies a significant amount of plastic waste in the form of those pads, which are expected to decompose within 700 years. This is why numerous companies, not only in India but globally, have begun producing pads using natural materials. Banana fiber is considered best for it, as it does not cause allergic reactions and is cost-effective. Leather made out of banana is also quite popular. Compared to traditional leather, 90% water is used to make banana leather. Furthermore, this process reduces carbon emissions by 80%. Here, they are making wallets from bananas. By looking at those bananas and their use, we can say nature has given us everything to thrive ecologically. But are we using these natural gifts to meet our modern needs? Let us know your thoughts in the comment below. Give us a thumbs up if you like this video, and subscribe for more informative videos like these.